Shane Van Gisbergen just posted his best oval finish ever. And one insider thinks it's only the beginning. We're talking about a possible top 12 run in the championship. Let's break down why. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with what actually happened at North Wilkesboro. Shane Van Gisbergen finished 5th, his best oval finish to date. And here's the part that really stands out. He was the highest finishing Chevrolet driver that day. That means he ran ahead of Kyle Larson. He ran ahead of Chase Elliott. Now, after a result like that, everybody's asking the same question. Can SVG actually make the top 16 and lock in a Chase spot? But here's the thing. It's not going to be easy. The tracks left on the schedule before the Chase lineup is set are Indy, Iowa, Richmond, New Hampshire, and Daytona. None of those are road courses, and that matters because road courses are where SVG has traditionally made his name. So heading into ovals and short tracks, he's up against drivers like Joey Logano and Cindric on their turf. However, not everyone thinks SVG is out of it. On the latest Rubbin is racing podcast, Large made a bold prediction. He said SVG drives different and called his style almost disruptive. Large went on to say he thinks SVG is going to get higher and is specifically predicted to finish inside the top 12. Now let's talk numbers, because the standings tell their own story. After North Wilkesboro, SVG sits 21 points clear of the cut line, but Logano is right there. His win at North Wilkesboro puts him just 5 points behind SVG. That is close. You know, betting against Logano and Cindric on ovals isn't exactly a safe bet, but Large laid out his reasoning anyway. His take was this: whatever SVG does at Indy is whatever it is. But at Iowa, Richmond, and New Hampshire, Large expects him to do okay. And Daytona? Large called it anybody's game. His bigger point was that SVG is a smart driver, one who stays out of trouble and performs well because of it. Large even said that by the end, Van Gisbergen could wind up better than a 3-time champion in Joey Logano. So what does SVG actually need to do from here? Nothing flashy, keep it clean, collect points, and stay out of chaos. A DNF at this stage would hurt badly, and that goes both ways because it would be just as costly for the drivers chasing him, and those drivers are coming. Erik Jones and Ryan Preece are both pushing hard in these final races. Preece had top 5 finishes at Indy and Iowa last year. Jones, meanwhile, came close to his first win of the season at Michigan, then followed that up with a P5 at Atlanta. Between short ovals, intermediates, and drafting tracks, SVG's rivals are going to be ready to fight for those chase spots. Now here's something interesting. SVG himself pointed out where his own weakness is, and it's not what you'd expect after a run like North Wilkesboro. I am still weak on intermediates. I think that's probably my lowest rank, SVG said. And the numbers back that up. In his last 10 starts on intermediate tracks, he's only managed 2 top 10 finishes. He was 4 laps down at Las Vegas, finishing 36th. And posted a similar result at Kansas later in the season. SVG didn't hold back about it either. He said he's definitely getting better at drafting tracks, but on intermediates, he called both himself and the team weak, adding that it's an area they really need to improve. That matters going forward because it's not just about surviving these next few races to make the chase. Tracks like Kansas, Las Vegas, Charlotte, and Homestead are all on the chase schedule. And those are exactly the intermediate tracks SVG says he's still working on. So as it stands, the number 97 team has real work ahead. Clean execution and strong finishes are what's going to determine whether they lock up a spot in the 10-race chase for the championship. So here's the question for you. Do you think Shane Van Gisbergen makes the top 16, and can he really turn things around on intermediates in time for the chase? Drop your take in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We'll keep bringing you the real talk every single week.